Zolder. The Belgian track that isn't Spa, and once upon a time this place was home to the Belgian Grand Prix, during the time when Spa became so unsafe that they had to shrink it down to the Uzi-shaped ribbon of tarmac that it is today. And Formula 1 last visited Zolder in 1982 when the ultra-fast, if a bit inconsistent Gilles Villeneuve lost his life at this absolutely tremendous and underrated circuit, which at one point could have been within a shot of being one of the fastest in Europe. And it's one of the shortest tracks to host a Formula 1 Grand Prix too, with the circuit being just 2.5 miles long, which puts it only 0.1 of a mile shorter than the Red Bull Ring. But with 3 chicanes, the second of which near to the spot where Villeneuve was killed, reducing average lap speed, expect the lap times to be several seconds longer here than those found in Austria. And after doing the story time on the death of Gilles Villeneuve, I had quite literally no comments saying that F1 should revisit this place that is now the home of series such as EuroNASCAR, TCR and the 24 Hours of Zolder, to name a few. So I got thinking, what if a 2022 Formula 1 car ran around here at a competitive pace? How would it handle this track that I hadn't driven until last week and now quite enjoy? The 3 main talking points for this place are the 3 chicanes I mentioned a few moments ago. The first, located on the back straight, has super high curbs that will cause GTs and touring cars to get air, and with F1 cars being so stiffly sprung, especially for 2022, this might cause some issues. It's also where I binned it in a GT3 race. Last night, as it so happens. I hit that curb 1,000 times in practice and the car landed straight. On lap 2, off I am into the wall. Figures. Now the second is located here, replacing the 90-ish degree right-hander that Villeneuve was heading towards when he hit Jochen Mass, a tight right-left-right that is track limit central in Assetto Corsa Competizione and probably iRacing as well. The third chicane interrupts the run from the hairpin near the end of the lap to the start line, which may have to be ripped out to create more space for a longer pit lane. But let's see what it's like before any proposed changes. Time to break out the RSS Formula Hybrid 2022 car and see what this Belgian Brands hatch is like at modern speeds. So here we are then, Zolder in Belgium, the site of Gilles Villeneuve's fatal crash back in 1982, to see if a Formula 1 car could return to this track in a competitive capacity. So if you've been here before, you'll pretty much know what the agenda is, the itinerary for this sort of video is, but if you haven't been here before, what I'll do is I'll take the RSS Formula Hybrid 2022 car around this track in Assetto Corsa, just on charging mode, just to show you the lay of the land, show you where all the corners are, maybe get some introductory remarks in about what they might need to change to the track to make it suitable, and then we'll just gradually turn the wick up and do one last YOLO lap right at the end to see what this car will do around here in my not so capable hands in terms of actual driving talent and setup ability. So we've got some fuel in the car, we've got a basic setup done, so what's left to do is to just go out there and have some fun in this thing. So let's just click on drive. Got the lap counter up, got my beautiful face in the bottom of the bottom of the screen, got the pedal inputs as well because I've lost some of the USBs on the front of my computer, so I can't have pedal cam up. So without further ado, let's just pluck first gear, give it some jandle, and away we go. And you only need the right hand paddle, this one, to make a getaway. You only use the slave clutch for the starts. I've been using both paddles to get out of the garage. It turns out you don't need that. The more you know. But anyway, the pit lane spits you out directly into turn 2. Not fun when there's traffic coming behind you. It's a bit like Brands Hatch in a way. Turn 3 here. Then turn 4. Down to 5th gear. As we've got no deploy. Down a short straight where I'll use DRS up to the chicane where I binned it in the Potato Nation Sunday League last night. So see if the car will handle the curbs. Up over this rise, down the hill to where Villeneuve hit Mass, and then they put in this chicane. Through 2 right-handers. Probably take that flat once the tyres are warmed up. Hard on the brakes for the hairpin. And a short little straight. So the final chicane. So it's a quick lap here. And I'll use DRS on this straight, and I'll use DRS on the back straight on the run up to the first chicane, but we'll just do a non-DRS lap. with a modicum of pace just to show you what it's like. So that's turn 1, missed the apex entirely. Good going. Whoa. Turn 2 is really difficult in this car. Down to 5th because we're not deploying anything. I won't use DRS yet. Down to 2nd for this chicane. Just clip the raised part of the curb. I could probably hit it a bit harder, but I don't think I want to find out. Down to 2nd gear for this technical section. A little bit of confidence lift through that 2nd of the right-handers. And then down into 2nd once again. Need to get the power down there. Wonder what it'd be like with the batteries turned up a bit. And then into the far chicane, 3rd gear for traction. The car still wants to spit me out. I'm not even deploying anything, so DRS here. Down to 4th. Hit the apex a bit better that time. That's my favourite corner on the track by far. You got so little room to play with on the exit. It's all about precision. Go down to 3rd for that corner. Yeah, it looks like it doesn't like the curb. Then just using that 3rd gear for traction out of here. Missed the turning completely, run wide. Go on, get pulled up, and then out the other side. Come on. I'm losing time. Right, balance low it is. Oh dear. Car's getting a bit squirrely now on power. Still taking 4 for turn 1 because there's not enough battery being deployed. Braking way too early for turn 2, but I just got to keep the car stable. Hit the curb way too hard again. There we go, that's better. Let's do another run on this then. That's much better through there. Let's try 6th. DRS. Now, I don't know if I mentioned it on the outlap, but maybe this chicane should be ditched to make the DRS a bit longer, but DRS open through here? I don't think so. So, if I have said it before, leave your thoughts in the comments section about that. But we'll revisit all at the end. Right then, balanced high. Let's go. 5th gear now for turn 1. See what I mean about turn 1 or turn 2? Lost nearly a second there. Let's put on charge and get some ERS back. This might actually be the hardest one I've done so far. I think I said that last time out, but... Okay, so... balanced high. Got an itchy snozzle. So good, that corner. Abusing those downshifts. Hit the curb a bit wrong. There we go, flat. And there we go. That's a 111 dead. So what we'll do here, again, charging. Just give some final thoughts before I try and do a YOLO lap here. I think I've got just enough fuel. So turns 1, 2, 3, fine, I guess. I think we might have to change the pit lane exit, or maybe even move the pit lane to here. Remove the chicane. I don't know. Put the pit lane here. Remove the chicane. Tighten up what would then become turn 1 into the twisty bit at the end. No, the end of the bottom of the hill, I should say. I don't know. Obviously, leave your thoughts in the comments about it, but maybe even ditch this section altogether and just make it a tight right-hander, like it used to be. Oh, 69%, nice. It's a tricky one. Obviously, this will need to be widened in terms of like but there's probably rules regarding the trees and stuff. It's probably protected, isn't it? There you go. Gives you time to get your thoughts on things. Hot lap mode. 1.7 litres of fuel. Do I have enough? We're about to find out. Got Tokyo Drift through there. I don't think it mattered. Anyway,
back to the studio.
Now, what you don't realise from the track level is how tightly packed this place is, so there's probably no way modern F1 would ever return. It's too narrow, there's nowhere for the paddock to expand, and unless the trees can be chopped down and buildings demolished, there's just nothing you can do. Now, I propose the removal of the first chicane to create a longer DRS zone, but I doubt having DRS open through the left-hander will wash with the FIA. The removal of the second chicane probably won't work either, but the removal of the third could be done if they reprofiled turn 1. And in an ideal world, I'd reprofile some of the corners to resemble something like this. But bear in mind, this is trying to be realistic with what's already available. So yeah, probably not a place F1 could return to, but I really enjoyed ragging this car around this track, and eventually, after many crashes and a lot of swearing, I managed to get a decent-ish lap on the board, which I will put up at the end. And obviously, leave your thoughts down in the comments, get a discussion going. Is it a track you enjoy? That sort of thing. And while scrolling down, remember to like the video because it makes the algorithm do its ting, innit? And if you're not already, get subscribed and get that bell on so you never miss out on a future video. Massive thanks as ever to the kind folk of Patreon who continue to support this channel. And if you want to help support me at a more personal level, you can do so by following the link in the description, which will also contain links to the car, Discord, and my socials. So until next time, I've been Aidan Millward. Have a great day wherever you are, and I'll see you all again soon for another video. So until then, goodbye.